Senator Rennick.
Thank you, Chair. Hi, guys. I'd just like to quote an expert group called the Net Zero Australia Group, led by Robin Batterman, who's a former chief scientist, Australia's former chief scientist and a leading professor of engineering. He seems to think it's going to cost $1.5 trillion by the end of the decade to meet Australia's 2050 green targets. And then he goes on to say that only 50 gigawatts have been planned and an estimated 230 gigawatts are needed. Is the Labor government, Albanese Labor government, on track to meet their 82% of renewables by 2030 and net zero by 2050? And if so, what is the estimated cost to do that?
Yeah, so Senator, in response to an earlier question, I said that we are advising the government on options for securing the pathway to 82% renewable energy, which, as you point out, is critical to achieving the 43% legislated emissions reduction target.
Okay, so are you on track though? Are you going to get there?
Yeah,
yes,
so we would expect to see an acceleration towards that target in the second half of the decade for a variety of reasons. One I mentioned earlier, which is we're only now starting to see some of the significant policies the government put in place starting to now hit on the ground and have an impact on investment. Second reason is as we get more renewables into the system, what we'll see is costs drive down, and we're also seeing our coal-fired power generators getting close to the end of their productive life. So as those older assets naturally retire from the system, you'd expect to see mathematically but also economically an uplift in the renewable penetration. So we certainly think that there's a pathway to 82%.
Okay. So do you agree with the statement that you've only got 50 gigawatts planned and that you need to get up to about 230 gigawatts to reach your targets?
Might defer to my colleague there.
Let me ask a more specific question. What percentage of energy developments have you actually got planned and confirmed out of the 100% that you need to get to 82% by 2030 and net zero by 2050?
Yeah. So Senator, I can go to, again, I mean, the best source of information on this is AEMO's integrated system plan and their step change scenario when it looks at NEM generation capacity by 2030-31, total renewable capacity, and this is in gigawatts, it estimates to be 111 gigawatts capacity. Total capacity 129, the difference there being non-renewable capacity of 18. And so that includes remaining black and brown coal, but also some gas remaining in the system at that point.
So you're saying that you've got 100 planned of the 123 already?
That's right. That is the integrated system plan. That is the best least cost pathway to effectively to 2030-31.
Okay, so can you provide on notice a list of all those projects so I can go back and have a look at them, please?
We can certainly provide you with a link through to the AEMO integrated system plan, which details all of the projects.
Thank you.
Authorised G. Rennick, LNP Chermside.